Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems powered off and archived by the time we launch. Optimus, meet me at the command terminal. We nearly have the nerve center up and running again. Primus, there goes another moleculon fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse. Right, that should do it. There they are. I've located artillery units throughout this complex that we could use to repel Megatron's attack. I've been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old, and everything we have is fueling the Ark. It's worth a try. We'll have to manually redirect the power to the artillery gun. I can't do it from here. Roger that, Prime. All right, Optimus. To get to the first artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the Ark's boosters. Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now. All that is left now is the city's old foundation pumps. Optimus, are you all right? You might try a swift kick in the backside. Aim for its engines. Optimus, according to my schematics, you should be near the artillery controls. There might be an ion vent nearby that could give you a boost. Optimus, you must reach those artillery controls. I'm certain that the ion vents can help you get there. Excellent. You should be able to reroute Energon from the Ark directly into the long-range artillery. The code looks pretty rusty, so I'm going to link the artillery controls directly to your targeting computer. I'd be curious as to what an artillery strike would do to that marauder. Optimus, you must manually mark the marauder for the artillery. You can activate more defensive weapons. Move back through the engine room. I found a neutron gun near the flight deck. Now that the Energon is flowing again, you should be able to open a direct route to the flight deck. Of course, I don't need to remind you that the more Energon we spend on these guns, the less there is for the Ark. No, what do you mean? I am noticing a strange power surge in your area. Could be related to the Energon you redirected. You're nearing the main door that leads to the flight deck. The schematic shows an access panel nearby. You should be able to force it open. Optimus, what's going on? Remember the Ark. If we don't protect it, there's no future for any of us. Be careful approaching the neutron gun controls, Optimus. Decepticon troops have overrun the area. You still have control over the city's artillery. A strike should help clear the way. Impressive, Optimus. You must hurry to the neutron gun controls. Optimus, I'm reading more Decepticons on the upper walkways. Optimus, a Decepticon dropship is inbound. Optimus, use an artillery strike on that dropship. I believe the scientific term for that is pulverized. You did it, Prime. The neutron gun is activating. The targeting systems won't respond, Optimus. You'll have to fire it manually. I'm uploading coordinates to an access panel now. Optimus, Ironhide and his team are losing ground at the Ark. Patience, Ironhide. These systems have been offline for thousands of... Yes, keep moving, Optimus. You should see the manual controls shortly. You're out of Energon, Optimus. Optimus, my readings just spiked. What happened? Where are you going? That area doesn't even appear in the schematics. Optimus, you're breaking up! Optimus! You'd better hurry, Optimus. The Ark's about to come apart. Optimus, there are 3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now. Fellow Autobots, per Technological Directive 84 Beta 1, initiated by Optimus Prime, executed by myself, Perceptor, and my team, Teletran subterminals have been brought back online where possible in inhabitable facilities and structures across Cybertron. Though antiquated by standards we have come to expect, the Teletran terminals are perfectly functional and efficient, and every soldier is encouraged to check in and upgrade or repair your weapons when necessary. Charged with being the last line of defense for Iacon, the Autobot capital, and guarding the gateway to Cybertron's core, Omega Supreme was considered unstoppable in battle, relentless in his mission, and fearless in the face of danger. When Megatron and Omega Supreme faced off for the final time, Megatron and his Decepticons managed to open just a small chink in Omega's armored chest plate. Megatron poured dark energon through this seemingly innocuous wound. Even the greatest of warriors could not combat the terrible corruptive power of the wicked substance, and after a valiant struggle, Omega Supreme fell into stasis. Despite concerted energon expended by many of the finest scientific minds left on Cybertron, no satisfactory conclusion has been reached as to the origin of the rust storms that now bedevil much of the surface of our once vibrant planet. Perhaps all we can conclude with certainty at this juncture is that the airborne oxide clearly be classified as pathogenic to all Autobots and avoided with extreme caution. Never have I observed such a traumatizing sight. An entire city of rust. Everything down to the last bolt is encrusted. Severe oxidation, pitting the metal's surface, gradually deforming its shape. I fear for the health of all Autobots. The supply of energon may be on every Cybertronian's mind, but I have observed the encroaching influence and effects of rust on many Autobots. We must be ever vigilant to its presence, or this city will overtake us all. Not much is known about the civilization that once spanned across what is now the Sea of Rust. Its history has been lost to time and oxidation. What is for certain is that its technology and culture predates the Civil War by a few millennia. Rumors persist, though unsubstantiated, of a massive explosion being the cause that abruptly ended all sentient life there and created the Sea of Rust. Whether this explosion was an accident of some lost technology or the result of a hostile conflict will be debated for ages to come. Both the Autobots and the Decepticons utilize minefields to protect and defend our trade routes. So what makes this homing mine so unique? Once it locks onto your position, it is almost impossible to evade unless you destroy it with your weapon first. Running is futile, and once one homing mine locks onto your coordinates, others are certain to follow. Onslaught, Brawl, Vortex, Swindle, and Blast-Off. Each one a formidable force in his own right. Together? Talk about the whole being greater than some of its parts. When the Combaticons combine to form Bruticus, any Autobots in the vicinity are facing a whole world of hurt. Even before energon became so scarce, these ridiculously designed transport tankers devoured just about as much energon as they carried. I question the use of them to transport what energon remains from the lake, but orders are orders.